Welcome to Wales. I gotta pick up some vital supplies for the journey. No idea what I'm gonna get yet. So we're going what we fancy. It's a big journey. 3.5 hours. Big fan of these in a minute. This is from the salad bar. I've got like tons of different colours in there. And 2 eggs at the bottom. So good. Okay, a couple of things I've just picked up from the shop. Now bearing in mind today's a rest day, it's also a travel day down to Cornwall to the team launch, which will be tomorrow morning. I've got a couple of things. Bearing in mind I'll be travelling for most of the day, and I don't want to be like, well, I can't be prepping food and things. I'm not obviously gonna have access to a kitchen. So what I tend to do on a rest day slash travel day is I try to buy convenience food but be mindful about it. So things like this porridge pot was 50p, but it's also going to be it could be a snack today, but it's probably going to be for breakfast tomorrow if I need it. And then this, I'm getting like really behind these things now. Basically from the salad bar from, I guess, any supermarket, is like a really good selection of like grains, beans, pulses, salads, you name it, and eggs, which I've packed at the bottom, which I'm kind of regretting now. But there's also some butternut squash in this as well. But what I'm thinking of doing is splitting it and having kind of 2 meals out of it. It seems like 2 meals anyway, because there's a lot of volume there, if you imagine that on my stomach. So I'm really happy with that. That's like £3 for the regular size. You can go large for £4. And then the Innocent Super Smoothie Berry Protein, which I'm gonna kind of split in 2 as well. Probably have half of it tomorrow, but this is like per half. I know there's a lot of sugar in it, but there's also a lot of fiber in it. High in protein, like 10 grams of protein per half a bottle, 2 grams of fat and 50 grams of carbs. So it's like, in terms of ingredients, I mean, I could buy the ingredients and, you know, have them here and eat them like a banana or whatever, but like in terms of the ingredients here, like 26 raspberries, you know, a whole packet of strawberries, a whole packet of blackcurrants, soy protein, coconut milk, cranberry. You know, if I was to buy all these things, like as in their packet, it would cost me so much. So get in a bottle. On days like this, get in a bottle. Oh my word, this was the best decision ever. So I've just done a stint of work at Mackie D's, Old Faithful, for a bit of Wi-Fi. You gotta love it. And I'm now gonna drive the remaining bit of the journey, which isn't that far. It's like 30 minutes or so to Ricky's gaff. That's Bike Chain Ricky down in Redrose. Cornwall's treated me well so far, so I don't know when I'm going to see you next. I might see you tonight, or I might see you tomorrow. Well, it's pretty good. I think so. Wow.
used to get, well, not used to, sometimes they get stripped, so that means they get taken down to the mill and painted back up, but that's
a big job, isn't it? That's not an overnight job for you and Tone. Any accidents or...
Yeah, really short. If you don't zip it up, it's sometimes. It's fine.
Morning vlog. Cardiff Bay is looking kind of tranquil this morning, so I thought I'd bring you down here for a change. The sun's come out. It's really nice actually. So to wrap up yesterday, and before I finish the video, this video is going to be probably kind of a long one. I want to chat about the new kit and the new bike. I give it a little slot at the end of this video to showcase itself. But yesterday was a blast. Like, I got to meet some really influential people that I'd never met before, and some of them I had years ago, and you know, we've rekindled an old friendship, so to speak, and it was great. It wasn't too formal, but it wasn't too relaxed. I think it was just about perfect really, and my thanks goes to everyone who organised it and put the time into it, all the sponsors that came along as well, and of course all of you guys, you know, the people just coming to support and see the launch. So yeah, the day went off pretty good without a hitch. I ended up not riding for the like photo shoot on the bike because someone forgot their cycling shoes. Left them in Cardiff. I'm literally like 5 minutes from the house, so I wanted to tell you that I don't feel good, and it's kind of normal, and the way I normalize it is, oh my word, look at all that rubbish. Sorry, I'm not showing Cardiff in a good light now, but oh my word. That's bad, but it's nothing compared to what some countries have. I've got the bike, I've got the kit, I've got everything, it's ready to go. I just need to put my power meter on it, and I'll probably ride it tomorrow out on the roads. So today was 2 hours. I wanted to do anywhere between 1 and 2 hours. Emphasis being on a good few efforts that I wanted to do. I felt crap. Gotta be honest, felt crap, and it's to be expected, and it always kind of happens because I drove 3.5 hours the day before yesterday, then 3.5 hours yesterday. It does have an impact, not just in your legs and the way that you feel, but like it does have like an overall impact on, like, it makes you fresh in a way because you're not actually riding, but it makes like everything from like really the big muscles, the big muscle groups, to like the tiny muscles, the tendons, just get like really tight and like need opening up. So today the session was about doing the intervals, and doesn't really matter about the power, just try and like roll with it and just go through the motions. And it wasn't too bad. I just didn't feel good, you know, the numbers weren't exactly there. So over the next couple of days we'll work on that. Super exciting ride today on the new steed, in some of the new Castelli kit, team kit. We are one lucky bunch of riders on this team, let me tell you. Heck of an advantage. Ah, you could have got on the back of the motorbike. Ah, you go. One more time for practice. Oh, well, we're going right. We're going to the top of Monkey. Going right, going down the main road into Pontiac, and then to the top of Canida. Then it's a
the main road, yeah?
Threshold, yeah, threshold to the top, which would be around 8 to 10 minutes, I think.
I thought you were going to take us up the big road, the back lane.
Oh no, it's not a day for today. You're sliding everywhere. And then the path's gonna be a bit crap in it, so we'll probably just go down the main road. It's just as fast, and especially in a group. So we'll have like a group, not smash. I don't use the word smash, but we'll have a group press on back to Venerable. Well, not Venerable, Furnace.
I've been turning off by road going back.
Ah, there we are. So this morning I took the group out and we did a one mile time trial along with a bunch of other efforts. Now I'm actually riding out, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm riding out now to the actual 1 mile time trial event that is on today, but that ride this morning was for those that maybe couldn't make it this afternoon at 2 o'clock. And I've already created the Strava segment. This morning I did a 151. It was into a headwind. I'm telling you, it was a headwind. And we were all like pretty close. Like I think most of us did between 150 and 210, 215. So some pretty good times in a headwind, to be fair, during a training ride. And I'm like actually quite interested to see the difference that people will do if people turn up on time trial bikes, what kind of times they do over the 1 mile course. Just take a few seconds to fill you in on this. I've been on the, I guess, board and committee at Bynea Cycling Club for the last couple of months, and being like my side is more directly kind of aimed at performance and trying to help riders get better, and like, you know, more so than just the basics, just trying to get them fitter and things, through more less conventional club approach, way of doing it. So one thing I've always advocated is like some kind of progression, and this is a brilliant one for people who have never time trialed before in their lives. Yeah, we've got a 1 miler today, and then a 2 miler next week, 5 miler, then a 7 miler, and then we go into the usual 10s, 15s, 25s, are the usual kind of standard lengths. And as far as I'm aware, like these sort of events, like they're different stimulus. You learn different things about yourself and how to pay a shorter effort, and it's really handy. So I'm actually just about to jump on the trainer and do a workout, but I've got here the bag that all of my kit came in from the kit drop from the team yesterday. So most of it is obviously like outside of the plastic bags, because I've worn some of it today, which you would have seen. Like we have gilet, shorts, yeah, shorts in there, casual gilet, really nice and warm for the winter, towel, beanie, I'm sorry about the mess, super awesome, it's not a rain kit, but it's their Gore-Tex stuff from Castelli. All of this is Castelli kit, and it is such good quality. Like, it is on par with Ineos's stuff. I could actually clickbait this video and say we have Team Ineos's kit. I'm not going to do that for obvious reasons. This is the gilet, really nice actually. Quite a thin fabric at the back, really breathable. The jersey, which I can't really show you, but I'm trying my best here with one hand. We have the Saint Piran badge there on the side with the tartan. It's really nice, such good material, I have to say, like very good quality, super thin, so I'm not sure how it's going to stand up on the British UK scene. And then the shorts with this like really nice, again, tartan on the, I think it's the right leg. I could be wrong. No, it's the right leg. So that's about it really. And there's a lot of stuff, arm warmers, leg warmers. But just super grateful for what the people have done behind the scenes there, and really like, yeah, just made this thing come together, made it work, and it's a privilege to be wearing this kit and representing a team like this and racing all of my road races for Saint Piran. Okay, so if you've made it this far in the video, then I absolutely applaud you. You are a legend, let's face it. I've got the bike out here, and I told you I'd show you, at least give you a little bit of a run through anyway, and give it some air time. So this is what I'm currently running, and yeah, here it is. So from the top we have obviously the Wahoo bolt, our trusty computer. We've got FSA finishing kit, so that's stem and bar. It's obviously a Colnago concept frame set. Very, very nice. Like I've always loved Colnago bikes, to be fair. We're running Ultegra R8000 mechanical. I've got a 5311, which, as most of you know, on the other bike I run a 5236. That is a climbing bike, so I don't really need anything bigger than a 52 generally. A few other things to point out, like we're running 28mm tyres. These are Hutchinson's Fusion 5s. First time I've ever ridden on 28s actually, and so far they are brilliant. Up top I'm running an old saddle, which is my under 23 British Championship saddle, which is showing some wear now. But this is temporary, it's not permanent, so that's what we're running with. I've only got one bolt cage on in a minute, but that will be changed. And I'm not sure what the handlebar tape is, but it's white. I like white, so hopefully that'll be black soon. It's not very practical, as most people know. And then we're just running some bog standard Shimano wheel set. Oh, and not forgetting my left side only 4i crank for power over there. And that's it.